But yeah, today I'm not doing a whole ton of yapping, not a bunch of crazy yapping. Oh, I should probably message my boss back. Why did the stream just refresh the stream preview? That's kind of annoying. Oh, that's weird. What the hell? The stream broke? Yeah, I can see that it kind of did. I have no drop frames. I'm not sure what happened. That was weird. It's not loading on one of my tabs either, the stream preview. That's super bizarre. Oh, it says my stream restarted. That's very cool. I don't know why that happened. The stream just totally dropped for a second, so I don't know if you guys are still... I mean, it looks like it's back up. That was really weird. Okay. I have no idea what that was about. Nothing happened on my end. I have no drop frames or anything, so either Twitch had a problem or... Well, I mean, it would tell me if my internet had a problem too, so I guess Twitch just had a weird problem. I swear, Twitch does things to try to punch down at small streamers sometimes, but I won't get into that. Anyway, I should probably message my boss back. Hold on just a second. Alright. Messaged him back. Say I'm back at work next week, which is good because I need to be back at work because that is how I make money to survive. So I don't make money off this site. This whole area right here is a clusterfuck, and it's gonna be such a pain to figure out. Look at her collar. Oh, by the way, I mentioned this last stream that I was thinking about adding a rule about spamming just as a kind of like a reminder, but don't have to worry about I mean, what I'm trying to say is please don't spam the chat. I don't like it when people spam a million messages. I know sometimes people get excited, but still, you can, the pennies thing, you can do that only if you can afford it. Only if you can afford it. You don't have to support me in any way at all. Like, that should only be if somebody is like, or only if you can afford to do so. Don't ever feel like some kind of obligation. One singular penny. I need to change the alert for that. I should make that like a funny one because like really small donos are kind of silly. They're silly. They're wacky and funny, silly, not like haha or oh that's ridiculous. Why would you do that? But more like a funny haha. Every time I see people doing like, and I've done them before too, like 1 penny donos, it's always been as like a joke. And it's appreciated still, of course, but it's still funny. A very silly, wacky haha hoo hoo hee hee. Am I blocking a whole bunch of the canvas? I kind of feel like I'm blocking a lot of it. That is so big. Here, let me do a little something here. I'm actually gonna make myself slightly smaller since I made myself so huge for this. But I have a message. Oh, it's my notification from my server. I didn't. Oh, it re-notified. That's so cool. It gave me a second notification because it dropped for no reason. That's awesome. So I'm sorry if you guys saw like a second Discord notif from that. Real weird. My brain is still kind of warming up a little bit, so I'm flubbing my words slightly, just a little teensy tiny bit. Let's see here. I gotta unlock my camera. So we go to camera. I gotta unlock it. And then I come over to the window and we zoom out just a little bit like that. And then I lock it again. I could probably slide it over just a bit. Ow. Owie. Now how am I supposed to position it? Oh no, I can't do anything now. Oh, I'm totally helpless. Oh no. Oh no. That should do it. I just felt like I was blocking too much of the canvas. But I already said that and I'm repeating myself. Anyway, let's see here. I like streams with big overlays that have a lot of crazy stuff going on, kind of like this. But I try to keep the center here completely unmodified. You're seeing exactly the same thing I'm seeing. The UI might be all like blown out and blurred and whatever the hell, but like you're seeing the same art that I'm seeing right now. The squashy one, unfortunately you cannot combine them because they break each other if you try. So I have it set so you can't. I wish I could. I wish I could make them combine. That might be something for Warudo. I'm sure that if I figured out how to make those. No, there's definitely a way to do it in Warudo. You can change the scale of stuff through Twitch redeems. But I gotta work with it a bit more. I gotta figure it out some. 3D scary. 3D very scary. Oh, you know, I should probably pull the terrible gremlin creature up. Where is it? I don't actually have a reference for it, do I? I never pulled that in. Can't believe I didn't pull that in. Where is she? I need the gremlin creature. The dumb little, like, the dumb fucker. Where are they? Is it here? That's not helpful. I do not need a gif of that. Of the streamers, anyway. That... not what I'm looking for either. This is... Okay, so there's a stupid little chibi that also got made for Eros's re-debut. It looks a little something like copy and replace. No, cancel. Shit. What's just called image in here? Hang on, sorry, hold on a second. There's a technical problem. What is this thing? I don't know what that is. Hang on a sec. Okay, I'm just gonna type image in. Sorry. I'll show you in a second. Just give me a second. Let me fix this problem. There's a big old problem. No, that's not gonna help me at all. No, I didn't break anything. It's just annoying. It's like a thing. I'm trying to save a picture, but Discord saves every picture as image.jpg. Oh, this will break something else. I'm gonna scream. Why did it not let me change the name? Gobbo. There, I changed the name of Gobbo. No! Whoa. Where is the file I'm looking for? I need to change it because it's not supposed to be named image.jpg because that breaks everything. Where is it? Where is the damn thing? I'm not even joking. Where is it? What the fuck? What the fuck? Image! Windows search is so incredibly bad. It's so bad. It is the worst. It is poo. It is butt. It is poopy dookie. Funny words. Many funny words. I'm literally filling airtime. What? Every single one of these files is called blah.jpg. How am I supposed to find this? I saved it. When did I save this stupid thing? Hang on. So, 2022. What? Oh my god, that's at the bottom of the folder. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where is this thing? I don't even know what I'm supposed to be looking for here. The thumbnail preview it's giving me is like a single line that's like kind of a gradient, and it's black and white, and there's like nothing. Wow. Okay, I'm sorry. This is like the dumbest thing ever, what I'm doing right now. I'm literally doing nothing. Where the fuck is it? Come on. I don't give a shit. Replace it. I don't care anymore. It's deleted forever. I don't even care. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. Oh. Wow, bots did not like my tweet this time. Thank you. If those of you who saw that tweet are here right now. I was worried that it was bots again, you know. Let's see. I'm pulling in the reference. I'm pulling it. There it is. Not really a reference. This stupid thing is what's in the jar. This is what this was all for. This was named image.png, and there was a file in my downloads folder also called image.png from 2022, and I couldn't save them both until I decided that I could, and I deleted the other file, which I don't even know what it was because I couldn't see what its thumbnail was, and I couldn't find it in the folder. So it's gone forever. I don't know what I deleted. I hope it wasn't important. And probably something from Discord from like 2 years ago. Anyway, this is in the jar, this stupid little thing. It's a dumb little like freak that yeah, it's just a dumb little freak. That's a dumb little freak version of this. So that was the idea, at least. I thought about other things, but I couldn't like. I thought it'd be funnier to put this thing in a glass jar, you know, because it's big funny. It's big funny. Why a jar though? Well, you know, why a glass jar? Why do you think a glass jar? I'll let you draw your own conclusions on that. Jar full of garlic cloves. Unfortunately, she's not a vampire, so it wouldn't do anything to her besides make her sneeze. Probably. When she's dead, so I don't actually know if she can... I don't know if she would start tearing up. I guess we don't really sneeze with garlic. You just tear. Well, actually, that's onions. Garlic isn't so strong that when you start chopping it, you'd like tear up. I don't know. I don't think it would affect her. She could eat it raw. It's very healthy. Yummy. Healthy food. Healthy snack. I love raw garlic. I love raw garlic. Raw garlic gives me strength. I eat raw garlic cloves in the morning for breakfast. Do not feed me baked garlic. I will throw it in the trash. My attempt at the Mulch Gang voice. Let's see. How the hell does this even work though? So boob here, strap here that's meant as like the halter top. It would probably have to go like this, but then boob is still right there, but it's also wrapping around the boob. It doesn't go behind the boob. It never went behind the boob. I don't know why I'm thinking it does. I can see it right here. It's not going behind the boobs, it's going along with them. This is like a support, it kind of feels like a support strap. Wrapping around like this. Oh, I should see if my boss got back to me. What does it say? Okay. Yeah, I am working next week. Let me... I'm just gonna see who it's for. To ask who it's for. Just like, oh, I need you on this day. It doesn't tell me like who, for, what the job is or anything. I'm gonna be creating a video for Skiblo Bamblino. It's an advertisement for shit, what's a ridiculous product? What's the most ridiculous product that anybody could think of? I can't think of anything right now. Glass jars are not ridiculous at all. That's the least ridiculous thing you could think of. Unless it's in this context, but you know. I dig these. Dino chicken nuggets? That's not even that ridiculous. Like, so my day job is editing videos. If I got If the job was for like a commercial for like Dino chicken nuggets, it'd probably be like one of those companies that makes them, and there are some of those around here, so I could actually see that being a real thing I might do for some reason. Although those are national brands. You never know though. I can't say what I've worked on because that's doxable, but that's kind of almost realistic. I could end up editing a commercial for Dino chicken nuggets sometime. For whoever still watches TV, honestly. Stop playing the same song over and over and over again. I'll go crazy. I'm losing my mind. Oh, we've listened to this album like 10 times in the past few months. Go. Oh, you know what I should have done? Here. We never listened to this one. I don't think we do. Oh, this has weird interludes too, so I don't know. Slurpee. Thank you for the hydration. On my other screen here, I just noticed that like I'm watching these people doing something in VR, and somebody like applied like a texture to their character to make them look dirty. That was just like a big old like a bunch of dirt plastered all over them, and they toggled it off. That's a really unique way of showing that you got dirty and screwed up looking. Though you could probably make an entire texture map of like specific parts being dirty. Just like take your like normal texture and like dirty it up. It's a lot of work though. So just a regular image that's a bunch of dirt put over your normal textures makes sense. Very practical way of doing it quickly. It's probably what I would do, because people don't actually care all that much. It's not that important. Although it would be fun to like take the texture that you use for your clothes and your skin and everything, and then like pay attention to all the different like the creases in the clothing and stuff like that, and like make them more dirty than the broader areas, because that's where dirt ends up hanging out. And then you take a transparent version of that dirt and like slap it over top, and it would look more realistic. That's probably how you do it. How am I supposed to do this? Ah! What the fuck? Ah! So overdramatic. What am I screaming about? Being in the presence of a streamer that screams has got me loopy, acting ridiculous. I love earrings. I love earrings. I love earrings. I love drawing earrings. They're so cute. I love drawing earrings so much. Earring. Well, I was kind of sad that Zambi didn't have any earrings. Just a little bit. A very cool looking ear, but oh my god, the number of earrings you could put on this. Kind of stupid though. Like, why would you put earrings on an undead lady's ear? This got messed up, by the way. This is a mistake. This isn't supposed to have a giant line across it. Keep forgetting I need to erase this. It must have glitched out at some point. And put this line here. So I'm gonna erase it. Ooh. I wonder if there's anything I could close to save system resources, because I'm lagging. Oh, I still have a PDF open of all the new features in iOS 18. Oh my god. So having a new phone that is like one of the mainline iPhones again is really weird, because there's a trillion features that I didn't know that these things had. I was talking about it with my brother, and he was comparing me to people in like 2009 seeing an HD TV for the first time, being like, whoa! Because I went from like a baby little like 4.7 inch screen to like 6.7. And the notch is really, it's actually kind of cool. Because I could make a Twitch screen like the entire front of my phone except for that notch. The notch isn't cool, I guess, but it just being like the entire, instead of having the two bezels on the top and bottom like my SE had, it's really cool. I don't know, for me it's neat. I finally caught up to modern technology. An iPhone, yeah. Eventually phones start running down and they get like kind of crappy and whatever. I guess if you can keep it refreshed and like if you change out the battery and it runs smoothly still and everything is great and you can just keep going cruising with the same one, that's great. But my old phone was getting like, the battery was way, like it absolutely needed to be replaced, and I was just putting it off by getting battery cases, and I was like, I don't want to pay for a new phone, or I don't want to pay for an expensive battery case on top of a new battery when I could just upgrade to a phone that actually has 5G, because I still didn't have 5G on my phone. How far behind it was. But the reason I do iPhone though is because a long time ago I got an iPod Touch, and I've been in Apple ever since. And I don't really have any reason to move off it unless Apple gets like really shitty. They start doing like really awful things. I don't mind getting the used phones because they're almost new. Like there's some scuffs on this model, but that's okay. Or on this phone I got. But it works great, and the battery life is double that of my like really badly depleted SE. It's messed up old battery, and this one also has a messed up battery. It needs to be replaced. It's like at 70-something%. A big reason why I got it though is because I want to try out ARKit tracking for VTubing. I'll be able to track my face. It's the best way to track yourself. Unfortunately, you know, if you hate Apple a lot, it's kind of unfortunate, but it's the truth. And Apple doesn't really support it either. They don't acknowledge that their ARKit technology is like the standard for VTubing. They don't pay attention to any of that stuff. They don't give a damn. They probably see it as like some kind of thing beneath them, you know? Because they're kind of like got a superiority complex thing, trying to be basically a jewelry brand of phones. That being said, I don't think I'd ever want my like middle-aged mother to ever have anything that isn't like an iPhone. Like, I guess they're, you know, it'd probably be fine if some Android OSs are probably fine. But it's kind of nicer to have like an OS that's really stable most of the time. Welcome to your life. I think this came out around the same time as that too, which is really funny. This song. I like that my mom uses iPhones because it's easier to it's usually somewhat easier to like explain things to her. I don't know, like it stays stable most of the time. I guess hers is getting kind of worn out though. I may or may not be discussing with my brother getting her a better phone, because we got her current phone. It's kind of funny. She's been on iPhones since, oh my god, I don't even know, like way back. I think my dad had like an iPhone 2 or some shit. I want to say, I don't even remember which one. Maybe it was I know he had a 3GS or whatever the hell it was, way back in the day. I'm not sure if he had one before that. I think he got it through his work. And then my mom had one too, and she had that forever, and then she switched to like another one. At least, and she's been through at least like 2 phones since the 3GS days, I think. I have all my all my bloody, oh my god. I got my like iPods and iPhones like lined up in like a little shelf I've got. I never got rid of them. I get rid of my old like computers. I used to have a Surface Book, like the metal hinge and everything. I sold that. I've sold my Surface, my Microsoft Surfaces. I sold all of those. I sold my old laptop when it was all junked up, so I could get some money back for the one I've got now. I've been through. No, I didn't start streaming until I got my the laptop before this one. I was trying to think if I like streamed on my like giant 17-inch HP that was a piece of junk. I had Surface, like with the Windows Surface tablets for ages, and I got rid of, or I don't know, I was tired of them. I was kind of tired of them because they were like, they didn't have the processing power I needed a lot of times. They were so laggy. I wanted something that was portable, that was also something I could like edit on. Or play games on if I wanted to, which is not something I do a whole lot, but... The point I was gonna make though was that my mom has also been on like Dells forever, which is really weird. iPhones and Dells. Until recently. Tech is weird, dude. I could yap about it forever, though. So many different things. Funny that I'm an iPhone user, but I don't really care much for Macs. Like, I have an old MacBook that I needed for a job one time because the software that the guy was using was only Mac compatible. I haven't used it in like 2 years. I think, oh yeah, I did turn it on like I think a month ago. It turned on, I just don't think it holds a charge. I think I just remembered it existed, and I was like, I wonder if I can even get this to power on still. And it did power on, and it updated and everything. By the way, these in the hair here, I didn't realize this last time, but these are daggers. They have like a whole like plane here for the spike. A whole like side for it. Oh, is my preview broken? My preview's broken again. My stream preview keeps breaking for some reason. Why does it do that? That's so weird. It is, oh my goodness, it is struggling. It is struggling. Why? Why is it struggling? That's weird. I hope the stream's not struggling for anybody. Okay. Whoops, don't unmute. There we go. Anyway, that was a really long tangent about phones and tech and bullshit. Not very interesting, I guess, but... I just kind of got lost in my own thoughts there for a little bit. Okay. Just kind of lose myself. I could talk about stupid tech bullshit forever. I want to try to also get better about like keeping you guys in the loop when I'm like yapping. Because I feel like sometimes people just hear me say stuff, they're like, what? What the fuck is being talked about right now? Okay. Do we have any cool, more like atmospheric music? Maybe the next track. Yeah. Burpee, 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 burpee. That's a little better. These albums can be a little hit or miss. I need more caffeine, don't I? Wonder how long I can. Wonder how long I can go for tonight. Sorry, my nose. I was expecting my nose to be more open, so I like dropped a syllable. I found out looking. So okay, here's a funny thing. When I was doing stuff with my phone last night, I found out that like all my tabs that have been saved on the cloud were from 2020. On one of my older like they were all from one of my older phones, and they'd loaded onto my brand new phone. Well, new to me, you know. And so I had to go through them and close a whole bunch of them because a lot of them were totally irrelevant to anything that I do now. Just completely irrelevant. It's all just 2020 stuff. Shoot, I think a lot of it was from like right before I got into Neon Divide too. Super funny. Saving. Anyway, I'm probably not going to carry many tabs over from my old phone to my new one. I just grabbed a few that were like immediately relevant and then left the rest to just kind of do their own thing on my old phone. Disappear into the ether of time, yada yada, blah blah blah. Wow, some guy I follow is doing a 9-year partner anniversary. That's crazy. Man, 9 years ago, the partner program was really different. I'm failing to draw this thumb. I heard somebody on Twitter talking about their partner manager, and I was like, you still have one of those? I thought they phased those out. Because Twitch is kind of bleh over the last few years. Because I heard a lot of people yapping about like, oh, I don't have a contact anymore with Twitch and whatever, unfortunately. Probably can't talk too much about that, but they're not gonna come over here. They don't care. They're not paying any attention to this. That's silly. This needs to be like a blocky. Yeah. That's not good either. I'll figure this out later. I don't want to deal with that right now. No way I can do that. My brain does not want to. I don't have enough brain cells for that shit. Uh-oh, I unplugged my freaking laptop. Everything's gonna break. No! Ah! Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. My freaking laptop. My freaking flippin' laptop. Okay, there we go. Saved. I hope I didn't drop the stream or anything. It says I'm still going. Laptop does not handle being unplugged very well. God, the scissors are really tough for me. I'm trying to get like the outside of them before the inside, but I probably should just be doing both. Hey, what's up, Voslaro? How you doing? Good to see you again. I'm working on a Banshee VTuber, some fan art here. This is Eros. She just had a re-debut. I've been wanting to draw her for a bit, but I was waiting until that event to start on something new. Yeah, draw while watching an art stream. Hell yeah. That's the way to do it. Kind of just yapping about nothing over here while I do this. Oh yeah, you had those like big, like complicated things, right? I think you did. Ooh, I need some caffeine. You can put a link in chat if you want. Oh, yep. There. Oh yeah. So you think this is done now? You finally believe this one's finished? It's very good. Really does make me think of Neon Divide. I know I said that last time. I'm sure I did. It's like a one-to-one. Like this could be a scene from Neon Divide. Very good. Let's see. Yeah, the light coming off the swords. That's really cool. I like that. This one sword almost looks like it's like floating in the air. I'm not sure where it's like a you got a Buster sword here. How does that work? That sword that's up there in the air like that. Oh, yeah, these are dual swords, but they don't match each other. One's like katana shaped, and the other's more of I don't know what that type of shape is. The one up on the guy's shoulder. Sorry, I'm not putting it on screen, but I usually don't do this. You guys can just click it in chat if you want to see it. But yeah, yeah. It looks great. Looks great. I'm glad you think it's done now. I hope you learned a lot from it too. Because whenever you finish something big like that, you take a lot away from it. Let's see here. Let me think. What else do I want to say about that? It just like floats alongside him. Like a floating sidearm. Makes me think of like it's a game, it's like a hammer space weapon. Clued strife. God, this is so difficult to draw. That is way too deep. I like the textures you did too. Those are really nice. Let me look at that again. Yeah, I always appreciate texturing. The colors are pretty too. Sometimes I feel like I still don't have as good of a grasp on color as I wish I did. Guilty Gear Ram Lethal, right? Yeah, I love Ram Lethal's design. To put it one way, to put it lightly, Ram Lethal makes me stupid in the head. I probably shouldn't say that out loud. The ground, yeah, I believe it does look wet. Got the reflection, the light reflection off the metal tiles, it looks like here. Then the background light is reflected off in the further behind the characters, further behind them. Sorry, my sentence structure is not the best right now. My brain. Slightly dry. Dry-brained. This is the hardest shape to draw ever. I don't know why. It's just so complicated. It's so simple yet so complicated. It looks so painful too. Like you would get caught in it, and that's kind of neat, honestly. Oh, I just realized this is part of this. Yeah. Designed to snag you. Sometimes when I see designs like this that characters have, I wonder like how much of the creator's like real backstory has gone into it. I need to read more about this, or I need to look up her lore again. Find out more about these scissors. This is the hardest shit to draw though. This is so hard. Like it's insane. It's gonna take me like the whole stream just to draw these scissors. Maybe I should trace them just for now. I'm not to copy paste, just to study, because I can't get the shapes down for some reason. Because they go like this, right? It's kind of like, that's why I was comparing them to a bow. Well, speaking of Ram Lethal, there's other designs that make me stupid too. And sometimes that's the reason I'm drawing them. I mean, wait, you didn't hear me say it that way. Sometimes it's the reason I draw them. I did not use the present tense. Don't think too hard about it. May have to take a mini break in just a little bit. Good old blinker fluid changes. We're technically about an hour in, although there's like 10 minutes off of that because of the weird glitch 10 minutes into stream. I don't know how that happened. Still not sure what that was about. Oh, there's like multiple things here. I know she likes Kingdom Hearts as well. So this does make me kind of think of the Keyblade's weird shit. Well, I'm just seeing Mickey Mouse ears in here and I'm thinking of the Keyblade. Like a dork. It's a big metal thing. It is a big metal thing with a funny pattern in it, so it's a Keyblade. Are you doing a commission for your friend, or just like a little piece of their characters? Or is it just something your friend was encouraging you to draw that you'd been putting off because you were finishing something else? Oh, that reminds me, I need to get in contact with somebody about something. Oh, there's so many issues with the way these are all set up here. It's gonna take a while for me to get through. I think this needs to be pushed further down. Draws Phantasy Star Online 2 character. Yeah. I recently drew something for a friend too. It was her birthday, so I redesigned a character that I designed, partially designed for her like a number of years back. It's like her musician Sona. I don't know if she's ever gonna necessarily use it for what she wanted to use it originally, but I have fun with that project. We did a little bit of it on stream, I think. Oh, I hope you don't hear that. I mean, somebody's yelling in the background noise I have unmuted. Can I just... There we go. Okay, 1% volume. I put some tin foil, some aluminum foil behind my Wi-Fi antennas on my desktop. I'm hoping it improves the Wi-Fi strength on my desktop because the antennas are like right next to an outlet. So I'm wondering if that's causing connection drops. An outlet on the wall, that is, because the tower is like right next to the wall. Stay away as much as you can from making it very blue. You have a big love of blue then, don't you? Know that this is like very purpley. Oh, there's a lot of blue in this. Yeah, there's so much blue. This whole thing is like extremely blue. Like blue steel type of color, your whole drawing that you finished. You know, the only piece of advice I can really give you is to just try to spend as much time as possible as you can drawing. I think I phrased that weirdly, but you know what I mean. Like, try to spend a lot of time on the drawing. Like, give it a lot of attention and love. Because you learn faster when you spend more time on something. That's a big reason why it took me so long to learn what I've learned now. Just stay focused. Forehead. Stay focused, forehead. Which I know it's easier said than done, that's the joke there, but if you have some way of staying focused, that will help. Yeah. Between like obligations though, it can be kind of hard to study stuff. I may be wrong. I may not entirely know. But from my understanding, Klondike has a very busy job at the North Pole. He's very busy at the North Pole. But he makes time. He makes time to draw as often as possible, albeit maybe once a week right now. This is so difficult to draw. Ugh. Why are these scissors the hardest things to draw ever? I don't understand. This kind of intricate detail is just not something my brain is used to handling. I like to vibe with like organic shapes and textures. This makes me cry. I just wanted to draw the banshee lady. She should add mecha to her model so I can cry even harder. Than armor. Actually, so that's a funny thing. There was there's a VTuber I know that used to have a full suit of armor. And she actually like reduced it a bit because it was so complicated to draw. Like artists were talking about it being like a pain to draw. So she got like a different outfit that was less complicated. That might be one reason why a lot of VTubers move towards like contemporary fashion instead of fantasy, like crazy over exaggerated stuff. It's because it's easier to draw, maybe. I'm very eepy. I'm sorry. I'm doing what I can. We're gonna go for minimum 3.5 hours. Minimum. Just like yesterday. I will push through. I'm trying to do long streams. Well, long by my standards. Very draining. Yeah. I don't think I would want to do too much of that. I know I like robots and everything, but like the type of robots I draw are very like organic shapes. And Klondike, he's intentionally very simply shaped. But Cue Ball's got like all these crazy organic shapes going on. Like this is the original, this is like Cue Ball before he switched bodies, or they switched bodies, you know. And this is Cue Ball's new quote-unquote body. And this is gonna, if I ever draw this, I'm probably gonna suffer a little bit. This is like the head. It's like multiple different salvaged like drone pieces. I kind of took inspiration with this from like computer towers and HAL. Yeah, HAL. Obviously HAL 9000. Very obviously, but you know, it just feels so like big, clunky, boxy with like obvious cameras on the front. Feels very like a really good contrast to like the little guy that Cue Ball is. The weird little guy. Yeah. Weird little fella. That's just a little, that doodle I showed you. That was just a little bit of a kind of a lore thing that I did this weekend when I was listening to some music. Because that's how most of my lore gets created. I listen to music and then suddenly it appears in my head. So. The whole imagining a music video thing, you know? This is so funny. Her eyelashes being like actual like cones stuck on her eye, God, her eyelid, really, is really funny to me. And then this like line here, this white line, what if we filled this in? This would be really funny. I'm gonna show you something funny. What if we do this? No. Take away from the entire effect. Just obliterate it. That white line does a lot. Look at the contrast between one side and the other. Like, it makes these like blend in if they don't have that line there. The eyelashes blend into the iris. Sorry, I distracted. Let me read your message. Your main OC is a mecha. His design has never stayed consistent. Very annoying to recreate in different angles. Yeah, that's. Oh god. Yeah, I definitely run into that problem before. I'm like, how do I draw this character from this angle? Ugh! I kind of want to die. I don't think I've run into it in a minute, but I don't know. When I wasn't as good. I mean, even with Aura. She's like a human, a regular person, and I feel like sometimes I can't do her justice from any more than like one angle at a time. Because this captures what I was trying to go for right here. And then I come over here and she feels like dull, like she's missing her edge. Edge. Buh. Okay. Okay. I should probably do that mini breb. In just a second here. Maybe. You know what we could do? We could have like a little point on this. Maybe. That's not good, but what am I talking about? Like there's like a little like to make the corner look like it's bent. Just to give it a little bit more of a point. It's cute. This is a really good shape. I need to figure this one out for myself here. Oh god, I'm worried that I'm gonna fuck this up over here. Oh god. Might just require a steeper angle, you know. I want to stand up for a minute, so I'm gonna do the mini breb now, actually. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Let me put the fella in sleep position. Breb. Hello. Oof. I am back. I feel like the more caffeine I drink, the sleepier I get, but my body is probably still just processing my dinner. That's my excuse. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna choose to believe. Yeah, thank you. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what we're gonna do here because there's no official reference on what's going on right here. I'm not sure. I think this is a halter top that's held up by the like collar here. The collar that is also not a collar, by the way. A screamed insistent with a increasing insistence by this particular anyway, blah 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 blah. The totally not a Spikes collar that is holding up the halter top. It's a funny thing to even insist on, but it's all for Jay. It's funny. It's very silly. It's a silly little thing. It's a silly little bit. Stop being pedantic, goofy. I'm just talking. Now I'm just yapping to myself. I'm being overly pedantic about funny bits about collars that are not collars. Oh, this entire lower body has to be changed, kinda. It's a little, it's off. It's not quite. It's missing some proportion. Like stuffs, you know. It's not proportionate. Stuffs. Yeah, that's what we'll say. I'll come back to it in a bit, though. I want to, yeah, I want to keep working on the head first. There's so much to do. These details are very, very intricate, and I got to get them like just right. Do 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 do. This is a good song. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to come back up here to see this. This is all uniform thickness until it gets to this point. Right here, where it looks like it's being cut into, rather than narrowing. Which I didn't take into account. There's like a point there. Look at the way they're rendered, too. They remind me of like a fireplace poker. Same with these. These even more so. These look like 3 fireplace pokers sticking out of her head. Like somebody shoved them straight through her brain. Or her empty head cavity. You know who else is dead and like a really cool character? Trudy. The on Twitter I follow Enuikal, Ennuikal. I think that's how you spell their name. I may be wrong. But they have a character that's like, they were just some random girl and then they like tripped and died doing chores. This character. And an alien happened to be nearby who popped her brain out and like stuck itself in her head instead. And now that's Trudy. So she went from having like big anime pupils to like little dot eyes because of the alien. I wonder if that's ever gonna become like a problem. Like, I don't mean like, oh, is that ever gonna be found out? But like, if she's dead, is her body still decaying while this alien is in her head? I'm not talking about this person, of course. This person is like a ghost. Like, they're literally a ghost. They're ghost white and everything. Oh my god. I just realized they became way, way more obviously like pale white than gray with this update. That's so funny. Because they might have something to do with a particular gray alien webcomic. Well, a webcomic that had gray aliens with horns. Trying to distance themselves. That's so funny. Anyway, just a random observation. But I'm wondering if an alien pops the character's brain out and like fills in the cavity instead, like does the body keep decaying or is the alien gonna like keep them alive? No idea how that's gonna work. Shit, I just remembered that's the same artist that's also making a comic about like a person who can like transform and stuff, right? I can't even remember. It's like weird transformation powers. I tried to draw Trudy a long time ago. I can show you what Trudy looks like. The other dead character. Since I'm drawing a dead girl, I'll show you another dead girl. Where is she at here? Oh, I might have put it unfinished because I never finished it, unfortunately. My shame. I started it and then I was like, I don't really know if I'm vibing with what I'm doing with this one. Did I never stick it in the unfinished? I might have stuck it in done. Is this sorted? This is sorted by name. That's silly. It should be sorted by date. Where's Trudy? Where's she at? Where's my Trudy? Rudy. I thought I had it as a separate canvas. I'm like 80% sure I did. Oh, that's something else. Where is it? Oh, noises. Funny mouth noises. There it is. I don't know why I had to like type it into search because I was blinding it super hard. This is Trudy. She doesn't actually look much like this anymore. Like, this artist's style has changed even since they were drawing her like this. But yeah, she lost her brain because an alien popped it out after she was already dead. So yeah, now we got two dead characters here. But this is my attempt at drawing fan art for her. But I didn't really vibe with what I was doing back then, so I didn't end up going very far with it. I was like, this doesn't really capture the vibe I want to project with it. Gosh. Gorsh. Does it really have 3? No, it doesn't. I don't know what I'm doing with these 3. You know, earlier today, I was on Twitter, and I saw these pictures of, like, the WB store that was under the World Trade Center right after, 9/11. Super creepy. Like, Bugs Bunny covered in all this, like, dust. The windows blown out and stuff. It was really crazy. Super like metal, but you know, it was fucked up too, so I don't know, it like popped back into my head. I was like, damn. It's crazy like that something like that happened in a few seconds, which like I see it reminded me of dead mall photos, sort of. Dead, decayed mall photos. Like, if a mall closed suddenly and then was left abandoned for like 20 or 30 years, it would look like that. It felt like the same kind of thing. These like massive mascot statues that are like made of like, I don't even know, vinyl? PVC? I don't know what they're made out of. Getting covered in like dust and mold and stuff like that for years. They look terrifying. I feel like that's I don't know much about FNAF, but if they ever explored that angle, I could give them props for it. As long as it was like, you know, abandoned dead mall type grossness vibe. Completely abandoned for decades. And if it actually looked good. Gosh. It's really hard. My brain is having a hard time, like, putting this shape into something that it can work with mentally. It's, like, really confusing. I'm getting there, but it's taking time. It'll be really interesting when I go to actually draw this. I'm like whittling away at it. I feel like I'm like an old grandpa with like a knife and a block of wood, like whittling it into like goofy shapes for the kids in my prairie home or some shit. It's in my log cabin, whittling away at this massive pair of scissors that gets stuck in a lady's head who's dead. There is a lady and she is dead. I feel like I'm trying to reference something with that, but I can't quite put my finger on what it was. Really annoying when that happens. I just remember something, like a motif of some kind. I just remember some motif, and I can't place my finger on where it was I heard it. Where it was, it doesn't even have to be like an audio thing. Like something I've seen before, something I've heard before. We've heard this one pretty recently, but I'm not turning it off because this is one of my favorite tracks on this playlist, kinda. Fun to be drawing the most intricate detail of this while this track is playing. God, this song eats so fucking hard. In my humble opinion. I enjoy a lot of different things, a lot of different types of music. For this genre, this is a really, really good example of the good stuff. Oh, last drop of the caffeine. You know, part of the reason why I felt better yesterday was probably because I had Dr. Pepper too. Because I had some left over. There aren't nearly enough strands of hair over here. That song just makes me feel like, I don't know, some kind of, you know how there's that Weather Channel storm warning song that people talk about all the time? Here, I'll play it for you guys. Let's see if I can find it. It makes me feel like that's like a fantasy theme for the Weather Channel in like an alternate universe. That was Waves Over the Rainbow. I'm gonna open a tab for that just so I remember that. Here, okay. Sorry for the awkward silence. Oh, come on. YouTube fucking search sucks now. Why? Here, this is it, I think. Yeah, this one. Like, people compare this to Final Fantasy battle themes. Very different than the vibe we were just listening to, though. Let's have this extremely intense interlude between songs here. Oh, is the song widget not working? I just noticed that. I don't see it. That's odd. Hang on. Did I delete it? Where's current song? It's not working. It's broken. That's strange. I don't know why. I guess I have to fix that next. I can't do that now, I don't think. Ugh, that sucks. Why does stuff keep breaking? Maybe the thing I just replaced broke it. Okay, let's rewind a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can find where this thing went. Where is it? Oh, I don't think I got a wet, like moistened enough brain for this though, is the problem. It's not working at all. I'm gonna play an alert real quick. Don't mind me. Just let's see. Well, I'll play this one. Okay, that's still working. Well, it's not related to Firebot. I don't know why I would think that those two things are related. Current song is not working though. That's really weird. Maybe something broke with it. Unfortunately, I'm kind of a goober when it comes to knowing how to deal with current songs like CSS. I don't know a whole lot about it, so I haven't modified it much. It's like a little HTML widget, so you have to you can customize it, but you have to know some CSS to do it. And I did customize it a bit, but I also find people using like pre-made ones based on the same code. I probably don't really need to apologize for this, but at the same time, I kind of wish I was yapping a little more tonight. I'm a bit eepy, like I said before. So we might have a lot of music filler, a little more than usual. That's kind of why I got the audio configured this way though. If I want to say something, you can hear me. And if I don't say something, the audio kind of takes over, you know? I think it's a nice setup. I like to think it is, at least. Why is this shit so damn hard to draw? Not gah-ha-ha, more like boo-hoo-hoo, but... Bean is being very strange. The kitty. One of my cats. Meow, she heard her name. Oh no. Meow. She's like digging in a corner. I don't know what she was trying to do. Little weirdo. Goofy little weirdo. She isn't even the burrower one. She doesn't particularly like going into like tunnels and boxes and stuff so much. It's all like Kiki's thing. Anytime I'm on the couch, Kiki crawls up like under the blanket. If I've got a blanket on, she'll crawl up underneath it and just hide under there. She's more the cuddler though than V. V's kind of like skittish. Going back to the corner. She's picking at the scratching post, so I'm just gonna let her do her thing, but sometimes she digs into the carpet and it kind of sucks. A little bit of carpet damage. Mostly by my door. She'll do it if she's trying to get my attention. Wait. Oh, this is a real brain twister. There's a real brain twister here. Do you guys know there's like an old lady who does puzzles on Twitch? Oh, I don't know if she's old necessarily, but she looks like middle-aged. I have not seen one of her streams, only like a screenshot. But her whole thing is that she just puts together big puzzles. And I saw somebody calling her like the greatest stream on Twitch. I could kind of believe that. I was just like, oh man, I already see from this. I can see like the potential for this to be like incredible. There's a kitty on my lap. Wow. A little kitty. Wow. Wow, Bean. The Beano. Yes, the fart medication. It's funny to call my cat by a fart medication, even though her name is actually V. Her legal name is no longer her actual name. Meow. Come up here, come back on my lap, I'll pet you. Meow. You want up? Meow? Well, maybe if I go back to drawing. Oh, yeah, that would be on the outside. Okay, maybe there's not enough room with this here. Yeah, it's a shallower spike on in this part. Meow. Kitty. Oh, it's weird. It like comes around like this and then like goes straight across. We're getting it slowly. Wouldn't it be VTuber art if it wasn't extremely complicated? With very particular like details. It's deceptively simple. It's not at all simple. It's not simple at all. Not even close. Not even close. Because there's so many different like angles. The line thickness varies a ton. We got like this whole deal right here. It goes like it gets chopped into, and then this bit splits off from the inside, and then like becomes wide here, and then like kind of goes like that. And that's kind of uniform across there. And this, from the handle up, is uniform. But then, like, oh, it's not getting chopped into. So right here, like this bit though is not getting chopped into. Like, we got these two that line up, and there's like this detail here that doesn't really line up with anything. There's just a little point in there. Did she really design these scissors? That's crazy. Then it kind of comes across like this, and this is a right angle. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. Is my point. Not even close to being simple. Here's a random thing. You know what's a fun movie to watch? This stop motion anime called Junkhead. About like an entire civilization living in like a hollow earth of sorts. Like an earth that's been hollowed out and filled with machines. It's really cool. Just a random thing. I don't know why I'm bringing that up. There was something about this design that was like making me think of it, and I can't remember what it was. Probably just one of those random flashes I have. I bet if I hadn't dedicated so much of my brain space to yapping, I'd be able to tell you why I made that connection. But alas, I cannot. A lash. 10 lashings for you for using the word alas. And then doing a stupid voice to cover for using the word. There's no excuse. No excuses. Oh. I did it again. That's another 10 lashings. Whatever, this is a stream, I can do that stuff. It's just when I'm having a conversation where it becomes a bit obnoxious. Anybody else know that kind of person back in the day, hopefully in the past, who would like their contribution to whatever you're saying would constantly be like a reference? I knew a guy like that in middle school. He was a mysterious guy that, like, I was okay with it. I don't know if other people were, but I'm also really tolerant to that kind of thing because of, you know, I'm me. I thought it was crazy. I was like, oh my god, this guy's a genius. Oh my god, this guy is genius. He has understand the social interaction perfectly. I just thought like Xavier Renegade Angel when I was in 7th grade. Probably actually unedited internal thoughts of unspelled age, what, 13? This guy, he has figured out. Oh, I can't do the full thing. There's like a way that that character speaks that I can't. I refuse to do any more Xavier Renegade Angel because I do not actually know how he talks. I can do the voice, I can't speak in the same pattern, because the pattern is really intentionally, you know. I can't do it, I'm not gonna try. It's like doing like an impression of a guy, but you don't know anything about them, you just know what their voice sounds like. Hello, I am Arnold Schwarzenegger. I like lift big strong thing. Beautiful impression. Flawless. I am Governor of California. As I draw a really bad eyelash. Terrible impression while I'm drawing a bad eyelash. I got punished. That I don't even see that as like even close to a final quote unquote eyelash. Like some of these things I'm putting them in here, but they're more like placeholder and a half. It's a lot of placeholders. Random, but sometimes I feel like goofy because like the other day, I don't know, I felt kind of goofy because I had to get coins for laundry, do my laundry, and the laundry machine takes coins, and I was wanting to go to like a branch of the bank that's like miles and miles away because I didn't want to drive through like on a certain road that I hate driving on because it's just so bad to drive on it usually. And then I went to the nearby branch anyway, and it wasn't that bad at all. I just felt like, wow, that took like 10 minutes. I didn't have to go to the place that was like 20 minutes away one way. I could have just done that this whole time. And I did do that in the past. I was feeling a whole lot of resistance to driving on a particular road just because it's always such a mess. It's really bad for a while because of construction too, and it's like a road with bad traffic, and then construction. It's just like, oh my god. I should probably check something real quick. Oh yeah, no, I don't have to worry about that. Let me check my messages. Did my boss did respond? Oh, I see. Okay, I've done something for this client before. Nothing I haven't done before. Oh, my workplace is also switching to like an Adobe kind of. There's like a more Adobe based workflow sort of. I know, Adobe, boo Adobe. I hate it too, but it's what people in the industry use. So better to know how to use it than not. This fang needs to be over the lid. Gonna give her extra long fangs. Being like a demonic kind of entity, I guess. Demonic entity. It's a demonic entity. He's a demonic entity. Probably put her tongue somewhere in there too. Also, this is too much of her mouth. I probably need to move the jar over. It's cute, but it's not what I want. Suddenly remembering Ram Lethal again. You shouldn't have reminded me of the existence of Ram Lethal. The character turns my brain into pudding. Good. This is weird. This is weird. I don't like it. It's not right. Not yet. I can do better. We'll figure it out. I don't like this. It's weird. What's the nerd voice again that I was doing? I was doing a really good nerd voice for a little bit, and I feel like I already forgot it. It was inspired by a nerd voice I heard from a particular VTuber. Actually, I think the nerd voice would sounded a little bit like this. Something like that. I feel like it was different though. Like I changed it somehow. This is so complicated. How do you fit this many details into a drawing from this angle? This is gonna be crazy when I animate it. It's gonna be fucking bizarre because I feel like I'm gonna have to have like 5 different like sets of assets. I'll have to have like the head. Shit, the layers are gonna go like, they're gonna get stupid. I'm gonna cry. I will cry. I'm gonna cry. Cry live. I mean, happens on a semi-regular basis with this sort of stuff anyway. I think the caffeine's finally going into my brain. Took it long enough, damn. What was it, like an hour and a half? That's what's on the clock right now. I'm so glad that I can just like sit here for hours and hack away at this thing, and for when you guys are just like, you just hang out here, you just lurk and whatever. It's really nice to be able to do this. You guys keep me focused, because I don't think I'd be able to do this much if I wasn't streaming it. I mean, it doesn't hurt, you know, drawing VTubers. Someday I would like to draw, like, my comic on stream. I'd like to spend a bunch of time doing that. It would be kind of cool to be able to get multiple panels done in a single stream. I gotta figure out a workflow for that. You know, going from, like, boards to finished. Just like with relatively simple art. I guess for like semi-weekly updates. If I could manage that. If I were doing that though, I would be doing nothing but the comic. Do-do-dee. I need to find that one site that shuffles YouTube playlists like more randomly, because we do hear a lot of the same stuff just using the YouTube auto shuffle like this does. I can't remember what the site was called. I wonder if I could find it right now. Take a little bit of a tangent break here. I'll stick this right in the center of the screen so you can look at that. Why I'm gonna Google. No, I mean search. Google's not gonna show me shit probably. Well, I mean it could. YouTube playlist randomizer. Playlist randomizer. Is this the same website? There's two different ones. There's like a Bitbucket one, and there's playlistrandomizer.com. I don't like the player controls on Playlist Randomizer. Oh wow, what the fuck? The background on this website is like meant for like really small screens. Kind of funny. When updating your list, put a different thumbnail video for your list. Well, unfortunately, I don't own this list, so if the thumbnail video is never changed, it's never gonna update. So I don't really know if this is a good idea to use. Easton Go, because it might be such an old site that it's like broken. Wait, why are there player controls, but there's also like a video in the middle? That's weird. Where's the playlist? No, I don't want to save it to library. Ah, wait, that shouldn't interrupt, right? Please don't tell me that's going to interrupt the music. It did not. Okay. Thank God. Ah. I'm so angry. No. Where were we? I don't even remember. Oh god, there's Black Moth Super Rainbow songs in here. I totally forgot about that. I get muted for those, but that's okay, I guess. Those get claimed. It's okay. Everything's fine. You know, I just realized I'm still taking up a huge portion of the screen here. I'm gonna slide PC Kun over just a little bit. Let's see. I mean, I could always do this. But that doesn't... That makes me move out from under the light source, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. I don't really want to move out from under the light source. I'd rather move the camera. That should be a little better. No, I want to be a little bigger on screen actually, but I just want to be more off to the side, so I'm not covering the canvas. Kitty in a box. There's a kitty down there in the box. Silly kitty. Yeah, it's a little better. I wish I had my own custom graphics on the screen of this computer throne, but I do not. Not sure if it's an editable asset. It was only in the Warudo Steam community, Steam Workshop. Go. Hang on. These have to stop. These have to stop, like right where the straps are. So I have to figure out exactly how that's gonna work too. This is too uncentered, I think. Too flat. It's too flat. Doesn't have quite the impact. I feel like this even had more impact. It's too horizontal. It needs to be more vertical. Not vertical, you know, diagonal. Diagonal, that's what I'm looking for. It's too simple. It's too easy. Too comfortable. So I'm going to screw up all the lines and rotate her head slightly, tilt her head a bit. I'm gonna get her tilted. It needs to punch, right? Kind of like she is probably about to punch this jar, and you know, actually I don't think punching glass jars is a good idea, but you know, if you don't have any blood, maybe it doesn't matter. You know, being dead and all. You know, being dead and all. Record scratch. That's me. I bet you're wondering how I ended up in this situation. Except that Gut. I almost said something stupid. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. Okay. But look at the ponytail like hitting her elbow. It makes me a wee bit bothered. Slightly agitated. No, I don't want to add to selection. I want to do this. What does this do again? Oh, it's like a Boolean where it does like the opposite. I think we're safe to position it here. I haven't put her daggers in yet. I think her daggers hold her ponytail together. I think that's what's going on there. But I also think they stay when she has her hair down. Let me double check. Oh no, I'm not yawning. I'm not yawning at all. No. No. Oh, here it is. Here we go. Bugga. That is loud. Oh, they do stay. It's kind of like a separation layer between the front of her head and the back of her head, because you know, VTubers are 2D and they're built out of like different layers and stuff. So it's like on the it's like sandwiched between the front of her head and the back of her head. I don't like looking at this model rigged because it's really good and I get distracted by it. I don't need to see it in motion. It's good. Yeah. I always feel like I do some of these things for unexpected, like completely different reasons than people might think. I'm in this for the faces. I'm in this for really, really good faces. I think you all need to know that. You should all know that. I should repeat that over and over and over again. But then people will stop believing it. So maybe not. Other stuff is great, but faces are the real shit. The better the face, the better everything. In my humble opinion. Can you hear that? That's really loud. I think it's turned all the way down though. People be yelling in the background noise I got. Does that work? It might. This lower half of her body is all fucked up, bothering me a lot. Maybe I should make it larger. Yeah, that kind of helps. Thought there was something really weird about it. I mean, it's a perspective thing, but it's like it's not quite correct. Also, this is like too close here, I think. The lapel should probably be sticking off like over the edge of her boob here. So like kind of over this way. That's bad placement of that like little like knit at the end of the lapel. I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm sorry. I know you're very you were like, holy shit, when you saw that, but no, we're not keeping it. Very unfortunate placement. Per my notes, please remove the weird knit at the end of the lapel that is sticking off the edge of the boob. It is very, it's a very unfortunate placement. You got it, boss. I'll do anything you say, boss. After all, I love this company. I may or may not be referring to a certain very large media conglomerate that did some interesting things with their animated movies that kind of got leaked out a few days ago. You know how it goes, though. I wonder if I should move the tie a little bit. God, by the time this is ready to line, it's gonna look completely different than the sketch. It's so funny. What in the hell is going on? I wish I'd been following it more closely, but a mutual of mine is doing a VRRP thing. And they They're like a fish person. It's a kind of, it's a fantasy thing. I do not know too much about what's happening with it though, because I've missed a lot of it. And they're like currently freaking out about something in the story. Like they're in character right now. I think I've rated you guys into somebody doing VRP like once a good while ago. It's probably like a year, over a year ago. It's probably like Hackett or something, I want to say. This is gonna be ready for coloring by next week though, I think. At least the flats, and then the fun coloring begins after the flats. That's where shit gets crazy. I'm gonna have to figure out what sort of lighting I want to use with this too. I wonder if there's anything I could do that would make this really pop. Kind of like the lamp, you know? Whatever I decide to do with the color, I'm probably gonna have to like giga saturate it like I always do by the end. Because it does not pop the same without that saturation, I swear. I promise you that. Perfect, no. That's no good. Buh. Oop. Is that getting picked up? I think it might be getting picked up slightly. I guess I have to mute it then. Let me see here. Can I... This is probably going to be just as loud though, isn't it? Put somebody else on in the background here. If I don't have like something unmuted running on my desktop falls asleep. So that's one reason. We still on VCR Classic? We are. Once this ends, I'm gonna switch over to the randomizer. See if we get a better music selection. As much as I like this album, we hear it a lot, so. There's an image I have saved on my phone from about 10 years ago of like an anime girl. I have no idea what the hell is going on, but it's like an anime girl with like these big old bug eyes, you know? And she's, there's another tiny little character with like a needle that looks like she's about to stick the needle in the character's massive eye. And it kind of looks like this, and it's just lived, you know, rent-free in my head ever since I saw that image. I actually made it my sleep mode on my phone's lock screen yesterday. It's still good, like all these years later, it still goes really fucking hard. I really love it. I think about it a lot. It does the same exact thing that these eyes are doing here. It never left my brain. It changed me. Seeing that image in like 2014. I don't actually know if I can show it on Twitch. It's kind of sus. Probably can. It's probably fine, but like, I don't know. I get scared. Go the hell away, bug. These stupid insects. These gnats. Gnats and nits. Look how small that is. It's way too tiny. I've got the details down now, so I think we're good to enlarge it. Excuse me. Oh shoot, I should probably put a sticky trap out for these bugs. Kitty. I may do that for our next breb. I think we're in a pretty good lull at the moment. I may play a commercial to prevent more commercials from being played. Kitty. Wow, kitty. This is too big, actually. They've been made enormous. Kitty. What unfortunate timing, kitty. I kind of want to go take a quick break in just a little bit. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh great, now I definitely cannot take a break as long as the kitty's on my lap. You're just gonna sit here for a while, I guess. Probably make a really loud blubbering noise and jump off. Like she meows, but it's like a loud scream meow. Like she more like screams than meows. And whenever she's doing something like kinda that doesn't need like a loud scream meow, she'll like make this noise. It's something to do with me like yapping at them all the time, making noises at them and stuff. I have to meow back at them. I don't know how that affects a cat's cognitive development to always have like another creature meowing at them back. Had them since they were kittens. The education I've given them. Oh, this is a good song. I don't want to switch to the playlist now. Oh, Bean. 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 Wow, Bean. Fuzzy Bean. I kind of wonder if she's like got bloating of some kind, because she's like roundish. She's just always like that now. I thought she was just like a big girl. She's just chunky. Not the Reddit word. It's illegal here. If you say that, you will get perma'd instantly. Just kidding. But you should be. This is the worst shaped jar I've ever seen in my whole life. Kitty. Hi, kitty. Wow. She's licking me. She's giving me kisses. You know, sometimes I look at my clips and I see that clip from like several years ago where the cats, this one that's sitting in my lap in particular, they take down like a thing from my blinds and I catch it on camera. And I'm like, man, I miss the cat cam a little bit, but it's such a pain to put together. And I'd have to have like a specific place for them to sit while I stream. And they'd have to use it on a regular basis to be worth it. I don't know why she only ever wants to jump into my lap when I'm drawing. There she goes, blubbering away. Need to add more fingers. Crappy hand. Oh, I'll get back to it. These hands are poo right now. Alright, what did I say about wanting to take a break? What was there was something I wanted to do while I was on the break. I wanted to like go get something. And I don't think it's more caffeine. Though I probably could stand to have just a bit more. It was something I wanted to deal with. I can't remember what the hell it was.
And God said, let there be light.
I do not remember. Go right. Oh, I never erased the damn. Ugh. Why do I always do this? I'll erase this one and make a new one. How wasteful. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't get hidden. Oh! I dropped some frames. I hope I didn't drop any of the stream. I don't know when I dropped. It's saying I dropped some frames. I don't know when. Yeah, this is a good time. I'm gonna run a commercial. For those of you who are here at the moment, just go ahead and mute or do what you gotta do. So you got subs, so that's great. You don't have to worry about it. And I'm gonna be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna go make myself a new some more energy drink stuff. Oh, I was gonna switch to the playlist. That's okay. We can do that after I get back. Okay. Brub. Hello. Ads should be done now. Sure hope so, at least. Seem to be. Okay. And I got my caffeine, so there's that. I don't remember if there was anything else I want to do. Actually, hang on a sec. I'm checking something real quick. I want to take a look at a little something. Maybe. Okay. I am done checking. There's so much to do. So much. Ball has been destroyed. Obliterated. Just for being helpful. I can't believe this. Why would I tell my bot to do this to itself? Evil streamer gets bot banned from own chat. Insane, deranged streamer tortures bot for entertainment. A psychopathic streamer. Psychopathic robot streamer. Feels no empathy whatsoever. Tortures bot for their own amusement. Hello bot. Even though it's the wrong kind of bot. Sorry. Actually, that's a good bot. Cue Ball's a good bot. I wonder how many times per stream we get those stupid, like, advertising cheap viewership, blah 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 bullshit bots. And we just never see it. I know, of course, Seribot has, like, actually struck those things down a few times very openly, like it was really obvious when they did it. Actually, only once was an actual problem. That's too far. Hang on. The first time I ever knew that it could do something like that, that poor person like linked their reference in my chat or something. I wonder if they're still around at all. Actually, check later. If I remember. Actually, I forgot what they linked in chat. They were linking something they were talking about. But yeah, I'm never gonna allow people who are not following to post links. It just doesn't make sense. I don't have links off here because I don't think we need it. It's not like there's not like 10,000 people here like spamming all kinds of like Amogus ASCII art. Bot handles that too, by the way. If you tried to put a massive Amogus in chat, it would get annihilated instantly. It'd be slaughtered, executed. It is not Breb. Stop writing Breb and then forgetting to erase it. Every time I write Breb, it looks so like fancy. Like I don't know where the hell that comes from. I just put the pen down and suddenly it's like that, even though like most of my handwriting is like handwriting fucking sucks. Oops, wrong thing. Why is one of my neighbors always hammering on their walls? Bam, 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 bam! I just love redecorating. If it's not redecorating, it's gotta be the most, like, metallic sounding, you know, maybe it's robots getting it on, you know? That's what it could be. Slamming into drywall. Wait, what are we listening to? Oh yeah, this is the live DJ session thing. Sorry, I had to sneeze. This is 3 hours long. I think I'm gonna stop it actually and play the playlist. The shuffle. Otherwise we'll never get to the to trying out our new shuffle. Good start. I don't think I've ever heard this song before. Wait, is this part of the playlist? This is part of the playlist. This because this had like a lo-fi beats thing in it by default. Is there like a skip button too, just in case? No, there isn't. I could just click the next one on the list though. I need to actually finish these. I just put them off to the side, like, oh, I'll do it later, and then I never got back to it. I think I'm sitting with a bit of an angle to my head, aren't I? Hang on, let me sit up straight. Oh, the calibration's screwed up. Let me fix that. I really need to be doing that more often, otherwise I'm gonna look real stupid all the time. It's easier to get it wrong with a character that has no face. This is what I'm supposed to look like. Oh my god. What is the other arm doing? Why is it like flapping around like that? You know, I was adjusting the camera with like the character like totally uncalibrated. I'm such a doofus. What a goofy freak. There. That's better, okay. The reason I haven't done anything with these right yet though is because like I'm still trying to figure out the positioning of everything, and it will like get confusing. Or at least I'm worried about it getting confusing. Yeah, they could be a little smaller. On another stream the other day, I heard a guy compare like this music to like boomer music that gets shunned all the time. This is like the Japanese version of it, but because it's Japanese, people love it. And that guy was totally right. Except he doesn't know that I like the boomer music too, because it's nostalgic for me. It's just other people who don't see the light. Black Moth Super Rainbow, here we go. I'm gonna try to talk over this song somewhat, just so that we don't get mega claimed. Fortunately, I don't really have anything to yap about right now. It's a good song anyway, though. These guys have like an absolutely iconic sound. Like, you know instantly when you're listening to Black Moth Super Rainbow. I had a friend that was really into this group. It like came on one time and they were like, "Oh, I know this," and I was like, "Oh shit, it really is." Bro, these guys are really freaking out in the VR thing that I have on my other screen. They're going through some shit right now, man. Looks like they're having a lot of fun, so that's great. There's a lot of people who do VR stuff with like characters and everything like that, like I'm talking about. They're playing characters and everything, and they don't really like bring any of, they don't like make it dramatic and entertaining. But this person really knows how to do that. There's like so much going on. I think it has to do though, like there's like a big part of it that has to do with like being like, you know, touching more grass. Like if you touch a lot of grass, then you're probably going to be better at it. It's just the truth of it, kind of. Now we gotta keep that in there for variation. Trying to find what else I need to do. We're starting to get to that stage. There's a number of things that I need. I'm saying that, but there's a number of things that are just not finalized yet. Like, I still don't quite have her like boobs sorted. They're really confusing to me. Because like this would probably come out from here. This has to be even, because it's even in the reference, and I refuse to do anything else. It needs to be like symmetrical. It goes over the tie too. And then the skull has got to go like right. Look. So there's like a triangle here. Oh god, I got her boobs like really far apart like this. That's funny. I just noticed that by making this. Look at it's like a rhombus. This shape right here. It's like a bloody rhombus when it's just like a square here. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. Okay. I always forget about the TV being right there. I saw somebody add one of their characters dancing to the Blender UI, like a 3D version of one of their characters that they'd made in Blender to the Blender UI, just dancing there. I need to add like the equivalent of that to clip, like as a TV down in that corner, so I can always see it. And it blocks my vision as well as your vision. So I don't ever block it, I don't ever put something down there to block stuff ever again. What kind of a skull is this? Because this is not a normal human skull. This is like some kind of animal skull. It's got teeth on it. It's a little freak is what it is. Maybe a former mascot skull. Former VTuber mascot skull. This is a shitty hand. I don't like it very much. Needs to be more dramatic and exaggerated, you know? The gremlin has been deleted. We don't care about the gremlin. Goofy little creature. Goofy little creature. I feel like this should go up kind of underneath the lapel here. Well, that's not the lapel, that's the collar. The lapel is this. Booga booga. It's not hanging from the chain. Whoops. I fungered it. Why did I zoom out? I don't know why I did that. Boop. God, maybe, what if I attached it higher up? I want it to be proportionate though. This is gonna be straps down here. These are like two big leather straps. That kind of hold the whole thing together, I guess. At least that's what it seems like. She does not have big shoulder muscles. She cannot punch very good. Or is ashamed. Don't worry, I just had to have a mild palate cleanser for my brain for a second there. Blah blah blah, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. I thought about Aura, so I had to go look at the Aura drawing that I still haven't finished. No, I don't like that. No, that's too thick overall. The bottom of this is gonna have to attach to like where the strap comes out. Wonder if I should like make some kind of graphic that explains exactly what I'm doing, like what stage we're in. Like have a big thing up on screen that just says sketching. Or if I should just continue to leave people to figure it out. You think this is the sketch? Well, on something like this, that's like stage 1 of like 6. Yeah, kind of 6 is about accurate. Could I name all the stages? Okay, let me think about this from the beginning. So first of all, we got our thumbnail, which was this little fucking thing right here. Then we had like the first sketch, the rough sketch, to kind of plan out some of the ideas, maybe some of the energy of the piece. I guess the piece. You want to get all professional about it. Then we got like the, what was that? The rough sketch. This is like a technical sketch, I guess you could say, because it's more refined, trying to figure out exactly like what details are gonna go where, what I need to think about when I'm like shading and lining and everything, like what's gonna fill in what piece where and whatever. And this is this is like the plan diagram, basically. Like I work off of this. Then from here, we do lining, and then flats, and then rendering of like the initial rendering of the flats, and then lighting, and then animation. So that was more than 6, wasn't it? I didn't count. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that. So this is like step 3 of 8. And everything gets determined by this step. Like this is where the planning comes in. There's an artist that I kind of sort of follow. I guess, yeah. I don't know. I like to look at a lot of people's stuff, but I don't necessarily follow like every single person. I just like to check in on people from time to time. And I didn't need to explain it at all, but they draw like 3 sketches on top of each other in like different colors, you know, because you can do the layer color thing over here. You can do this. They'll like turn the opacity down. They'll draw another sketch on top. And I used to do something like that too. Technically, I still kind of do, although I'm not really doing it on this one. Because this is going to become like the sketch layer eventually. But they'll have like 3 different versions. They'll probably have, I think they have like the thumbnail version, the rough sketch, and then the technical sketch. And they all have those on top of each other. And usually, like for me, that stuff kind of turns into visual vomit. I can't sort through it, so it's like I don't really like using it. Though it's helpful to have like the original sketch in to like try to carry the energy through, because we're getting a little bit away from it now. Wondering if I should put her arm back down, but because I kind of liked the kind of like this kind of emotion that I feel like this had. If you know what I'm talking about, it felt like this. Like it's kind of like a ramp with a point at the top. The focus is her face. So it's like it goes straight up into her face. We still have that here, but now this is an extra element. And I'm wondering if I should have that. If it's distracting. Or if I should have it more. Maybe if I like arc it a bit more. But I don't want it to be like this, because this feels like this is a jarring piece. It needs to kind of arc. But I don't want to compete with the main arc. That was one of the reasons I did it. I also need her to like have the knife in view. Oh, you know what we need to do? That hand sucks. But we're not gonna use it. We're gonna redraw it. Like she gave up trying with like a knife, and now she's trying with her teeth. Can't open the jar with her hands, so she tries a knife and then tries her teeth. Sometimes I wonder. I picked a jar because I thought it'd be funny, you know, jars, jars. And I just think that she would be the sort of person, or at least her character, you know, would be the sort of freak to like open a jar with their teeth. Oh, this is empty. Oops. Grabbed the wrong bottle here. Whoop. Forgot to put that in the sink. But sometimes I think about like, oh, how relevant is this to the characters, like kind of everything the character's about. I try to make it as relevant as possible. I guess there's arguable relevance. A lot of the other people just who have drawn fan art of her have just drawn like super hard stuff, and that's it, and that's fine. You know, you just draw the character as hard as fuck, and that's great. With Zambi, I did the lamp thing. It's, you know, it's kind of obvious. It looks like a gas lamp in a graveyard kind of looking, is what I was thinking. And she's a zombie. She themes all her stuff around graveyards. It's pretty easy, but when it's a streamer with like, and they got like a bunch of stuff, I like to try to weave in jokes in when I can. But unfortunately I'm kind of new compared to like the rest of the people. I also don't necessarily watch every one of her streams, honestly. I'm sorry to say. It's not always for me. There is a new generation of streamer that doesn't always completely vibe with me. My old ass. I will always watch new and weird and crazy stuff. I'm used to it. But at the same time, I got the stuff I like. I know what I like. My old ass knows what I like now. Kitty. I've talked about it before, and it's almost kind of a little bit meta. But there's, you know, doing a stream and doing it well is a performance, basically. We're all a bunch of buskers. Did I mention there's I'll say this again, I guess. But there's a streamer that's pretty popular who, like, I've been to their stream a couple times trying them out, and they just felt like they were kind of targeting people that didn't know like a lot of like internet history, and they were showing them a bunch of things that like I was really familiar with, as if they were brand new, and like they weren't adding anything I didn't already know, and I was kind of like, meh, not really into this. Doesn't really do anything for me. Her eyes in weird places. I was kind of thinking that like her jaw would be here and her teeth, it's like this, so that they're all in line. But because like she's biting the lid, her lip is like way up. It's super raised up. I don't know. Why do I need to justify this? I don't. I'm justifying for it for me. Funny I say that. There's an art streamer that I follow now. Here we go again. The first time I ever saw this guy, I got raided into him, and he was like screaming at his chat, I think, for a solid hour. I have no idea what it was about. I was like busy watching something else at the time, so I couldn't pay a ton of attention. But like, I don't actually know if it was even his chat. It might have been one of his friends or something. It's just a solid hour, and I was like, holy shit, this guy is crazy. But I follow him now because he's a good artist, and he seems okay, even though like it scared the shit out of me the first time I saw him. I was like, oh my god, this is what this dude does? I have no idea what the circumstance was. It was like several years ago now. Hang on a second, I want to look something up that's reminding me of this particular guy that I'm talking about. What the hell? Why are you playing that again? What the hell? Did it say who? I'm checking something. I think... No, I don't want to make a... I don't want to say the wrong thing. Oh yeah, that's right. So the person that I'm talking about, the artist I'm talking about, who was screaming at their chat was the Piss on the Moon guy from the... Sonic the Hedgehog is a bitch-ass motherfucker! It's the same guy, the exact same guy. It was a very long time ago that they did that. It's like the internet equivalent of, you know, did you guys know that Yonan Vasquez, creator of Invader Zim, streams? Shh, you didn't hear it from me. It's kind of the internet equivalent of finding that person streaming. He does stream though, which is really interesting. I'll go to his streams. I do not follow him. I've been to his streams just to see what they're like, and they're all right. They're kind of fun. They're kind of cozy. And his bot, he has a really annoying bot that never shuts up, and it calls out lurkers, which is the worst thing that you could ever do. It's the stupidest thing ever. It is so bad. You never do that. People need to lurk in peace, but because I do not, I'm a big strong lad. I'm a strapping young lad. I do not care. I just sit there and ignore it. Can't scare me. It's done it multiple times. It's really funny. I still don't follow him. Almost out of spite for that bot at this point. It's funnier to like spite and not follow because of the bot. I might eventually though. I don't know what you'd have to think to do something like that though. Like why you would ever think that's a good idea. What did I erase to create this massive gap here? Jesus Christ. I'm actually gonna go back because that threw the whole head off balance. Is that supposed to be the bottom of the ponytail and I like accidentally rotated it out of place? I think no. It just threw the entire head off balance when I did that. I know that there's like I need to add more here, kind of. It's a bit like slanted. This problem that I've got where I draw stuff kind of sideways sometimes. It's gotten a lot better in the last few years, but it used to be a real big problem. Holy shit, what the fuck? Sorry, on this other thing that I got open, this person has like, they've toggled on like a beaten up and bloodied like version of their character. It's like really scary looking. It is freaky looking. Yeah, this is good. I like how broken up that looks. I probably need to add more to this hair strand though. And in fact, I probably should separate it out a bit and like make it longer. I think I'm gonna erase part of this. What is Bean doing down there? Just chilling. She's just chilling. Netflix and chilling. Bazinga. Give you all psychic damage there for a little bit. That's in the wrong spot. It's making me very flustered and frustrated and bothered and agitated and annoyed and sad and crying. And I can't say anything else because the GPT of my brain, you know how like, okay, so here I'm gonna explain something to you real quick. GPT just strings predicted words together, like Chat GPT and stuff. In my brain, like the next thing I want to say after crying is like, you know, you guys ever heard that thing? It's like, you gonna cry? You gonna, you know, there's other things usually said related to particular former presidential candidates. You gonna cry? Like my brain just fills that in. If I need to say like crying, I just think of that immediately. I can't think of anything else. This strand will be the death of me because it's so nicely like stems off of the main hair like this. There's just this little like bit here and it's all like, oh, it's so nice and whatever. And then my interpretation of that for some reason is this and just so What I'm saying is I'm not reading it correctly, and I need to reorient my thinking. Can I just, yeah. I like how nicely this is broken up, but it's not, it's, well, there's nothing wrong with it actually, but like, you know what? I think actually these, this hair is coming from behind, isn't it? Or is this like the equivalent of the, these, you know? This is such a popular damn thing. Is this one of these? But there's already these framing her face. So, it's gotta be like, it's gotta be her back hair, right? It's gotta be the hair here, it's her back hair, yeah. Get that shit lasered off. Should just get lasered off so I don't have to draw it. It is a slab. Jesus. What's happening here? I'm kind of confused now. Oh. No, don't erase that. That's gonna be important. I'm just taking it as being like the hair that's behind her ear. The back hair that is not lasered off. Yes, I made that joke again. This is so confusing. In fact, I don't even know if that should be there because it's gonna get in the way. You know what's gonna happen? I'm probably gonna have to like separate the lines into different layers so that I can animate these parts differently. Like have her head and maybe her ponytail on separate layers. The arm would be, this would be like a layer here. Shit, maybe this. Maybe those two, and then the hand and the jar, all one layer here. And then, yeah, her head would be a layer with the scissors. And then her ponytail would be a separate layer. Her upper body would be a layer. Her lower body would be a layer. And her arm would probably just be all one solid piece. Her arm back there. I'd have to split her apart like a PNG tuber. The PNG Tuber Plus, that is. Oh, damn. There we go. Okay. I'm wondering how much more, I'm like thinking again, how much more, oh, there's so much more to do. I could definitely run till the end of when I was planning. It's a quiet night tonight, and that's okay. It happens. Some weeks we'll be like crazy active here, and then other weeks it'll be pretty quiet, and that's fine. Just the cycle of streaming. You know what I'm not doing? I'm not drawing her like strap here, even though it's not even a strap. Keep drawing it like way too thick. Love that design choice. It's really fucking based. For no particular reason. Oh shit, so okay, I need to see this wider so I can, that's her skirt, we can draw part of her skirt here. I want to draw that too. I love fucking skirt bullshit, but at the same time, like, I don't think I can draw that here. I don't even think I could draw her second belt. Because I have to cut it off somewhere, right? Well, maybe I could. I have to draw it like this then. So how does that work in the back? Is this just like one belt that kind of goes around like this and then like... Shit, where would this even fucking end? There's 100% chance I'm gonna be putting her in like a box or something too, so like... You know what? I could probably just do it like this, right? We might be able to get away with like a frame kind of like this. And then just draw like all the way down to the air so she's like popping out of the fucking frame. I kind of like her floating though. That was like one thing I thought was fun about this. But then like we don't get the effect of boy, I can't wait to draw 300 belts and packs and purses and bullshit. I'm over here wanting to model like silhouette with like no... What am I saying? Oh, that could even be coming out. That's right. This arm could be popping out the side too. We could just cut it off like right here, like this. In fact, we could cut it off like that, so her tie is even hanging out of the frame, and then like make it kind of 4x3-ish. Not really 4x3, but 5 by whatever the hell it is. The photo resolution, not photo resolution, photo ratio. There's a difference. You don't want to say resolution when you mean ratio. Otherwise you'll get ratioed. Ah! Actually, a resolution and a ratio are not the same thing. 16:9 is not a resolution. Me constantly to every single person I run into if I had no self-awareness whatsoever. A little bit of self-awareness goes a long way. Those are staying in the frame. So her lower body would get clipped below the frame here. It would like get masked. And then the rest of her body would be popping out. And then like the canvas would be like, not that much. It'd be like this, right? Something like that. Would it be possible for me to balance it around that so it's just like a frame border? Might be. It's so funny, I'm so obsessed with this damn format of like frames lately. It's just really fun to do. Like, well, where's the Zambi one? Do I have that still? Not in my recents. Where is it? Ugga bugga bugga bugga, ugga bugga boo. She's popping out of her frame too. I just got like a pattern I've been following lately. It's really like it just works so well. Kitty. Meow. Is it possible for me to angle her arm at all? Or is that like too big of an ask? I mean, I could always put it on her hip down there. You know, hand on hip. I always love hands on hips. I kind of like the energy behind that, but this feels more determined, and it almost feels like it kind of, to me, it feels like something that is in character a bit better than like waving around wildly. I don't know. This is stupid, but like here's the difference I see. This is like like a wild, like crazy. She's like just going nuts. She's like she's doing everything. She's not really like thinking too much about it. This is determined. This is like I'm fed up and like determined to get this thing open, even if I have to do it in a stupid way. That's kind of what it says to me, you know? It's mise en scène, you know? Did I use that correctly? I should know that one. I took film classes like a freak. Actors and scenes. Scenery and stage props. It's not mise en scène. I don't know what it is, but it's, you know. I guess you could technically argue it's quote unquote mise en scène, but it's not, because this is the actor. There's no stage that's being arranged to make it feel more hostile or welcoming or whatever the hell. Because that's what mise en scène's about. Mise en scène is like, if you want a place to feel like open, welcoming, and like happy, and like, oh, it's like mom's home cooking or whatever, you put like really warm lighting, like a sunrise or sunset or something, and you put all these like soft, like calming objects, like comfy, cozy things, tea kettles, I don't know. And then if you want a place to feel hostile, you put a bunch of sharp objects everywhere. You make it super dark and like really dramatic, scary lighting. And the entire environment is going to feel like it's punching you in the face. Which is what I'm trying to do with this, by the way. If she doesn't look like she's going to punch you in the face just like really by existing, I'm not doing something right. Those don't do that. I need her boob to be on a different level. There. You know, sometimes I'm like, I end, and then a little bit after I end, Gongo starts. Which is probably one of my favorite streams on this website, on this platform. I never stay up long enough to get it to raid you guys into it. It makes me sad. So that's where this playlist comes from, as I've said dozens of times. I wish I had music taste like this and could just find this stuff organically. But I am a prole when it comes to music. Prole's a very funny word to say too. It's like her like boobs are like strapped together. It doesn't look like that over here though. It's what I'm thinking of. Just like it's just all like it's a big circle like a bungee cord. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Yo, when we gonna get a VTuber that has just bungee cords for an outfit? Maybe their whole gimmick could be that they jump off bridges recreationally. You know, bungee jumping. I like hesitated for a second because I was like, that could be misinterpreted. I mean, I've seen it before. I've seen things where the character just literally has like a thing that goes all the way around their boobs. Just like this. Like a big hoop. That's not what's going on with this character. I do not see that, but... I was listening to an artist the other day doing his thing, and he had music on, and like one of the things was like a Windows 98 sample MIDI track that my brother used to play all the time when we were growing up, and I was like, wow, that's incredible. I mean, good on him for going straight to the nostalgia source, or like the, you know, if you're doing the whole like Windows 98 aesthetic, like so many people have the Windows 98 overlay, like good for going to the source on that, but like it almost feels it's basic bitchcore. It's not. No, it was good. It was good. There's just like a nerd fucking giga nerd part of me that was like, why are you playing that thing that I grew up with? You should not just play the thing. You should do the variations on it. No, I was actually very happy to hear that. But it also made me feel a little bit crazy because that song, I heard it so much growing up that hearing it now makes me like... my sleeper agent activator. Microsoft embedded government messages in their midis. I turned the freaking frogs gay. The robots gay. The robots gay, actually. Turn the freaking robots gay. God, I hope the caller can still be in this position here. It's so difficult to manage. There's like multiple things running into each other right here. I actually have to erase this. It's gonna be like too much of a pain to keep in this area. That's a lot of knuckle puck cracking, damn. All of them need to be hopped that time. I could have done a bit with that. I have a habit of cracking my knuckles. So although I can't like snap or like whistle or whatever the hell, any of those cool things, I can't crack my knuckles on command. Why the forks gay? Gay forks? Gay forks. Gay robots using gay forks. The freaking forks! Welcome in, thick anime raccoon. You want me to draw Snuffy? Is that what you're here to ask? Sorry. I don't know. What could make a fork gay? Like, maybe they soaked it in fluoride. You know what? I'll draw Snuffy. Snuffy is an anime raccoon. Here, I'll show you in a second. Give me a second. That's a Snuffleupagus. I forgot. It's also the name of the Snuffleupagus. Man, I haven't seen stuff from Snuffy in a minute, though. Give me a second. I'm pulling up a reference real quick. I'll show you. I will show you. Snuffy. Okay, so serious answer. Snuffy's a VTuber that used to do a lot of stuff with some people that I have watched for a number of years. Wow. Upcoming look. Did you debut that already? Hang on a second. Give me a second. I'm almost there. I'm looking at Twitter. I have to prowl through it. Oh, well, in that case, so you know, I'm drawing a VTuber called Arrows. He's a banshee VTuber. I do fan art for a bunch of different people, and today I'm doing Arrows. It's my latest project. Let's see. Snuffy, this is actually a really cool design. I like this. She looks like this. I'll do a little doodle real quick. I don't know. I don't watch her, but I'm familiar with her. Here. Just throwing that at you. You don't even know who Snuffy is, and yet I'm doing this anyway. I don't know, it felt appropriate. Every VTuber has this damn thing in the front of their hair. I guess it's just an anime girl thing. You get what I'm talking about? It's like the same shape here. We'll go over to the Arrows reference. Don't ignore that or end that. Don't worry about it. See this shape right here, in the middle of her hair, exactly the same shape right there. Limu has it too. Limalicious. They all have it. It's a requirement of being like a VTuber. I'm kind of inclined to agree. Variation is way more fun. But all these guys, these are the big people. These are the big freaks. They got like thousands of viewers and stuff. So I guess if it works, they follow in what they know. Here. She also has like a lot of this going on, right? I like this. I always like when they have like lots and lots of like little unkempt hair bits everywhere. Perfect. Oh, and don't forget all the piercings, because I love piercings. Whoop. Beautiful. Yeah, no neck. The googly looking eyes. Talking about like this thing here. Yeah. This is so Arrows here had like a debut recently. She got a new model, and with it she got this thing, this puntable creature. Get kicked across the living room anytime you want. Singular, majestic, googly eye. There are Cyclops VTubers. A big googly eye Cyclops VTuber. That'd be pretty great. Yeah, I'm hacking away at this sketch here. This is eventually going to be, we're going to have some animation going on with this. This is like step 3 of like 8. I was counting how many steps I have to do with this earlier. I gotta finalize this sketch and then I can go on to lining, but that's not gonna happen until tomorrow. There's so much to do still. She's chewing on a jar. She's trying to get it open. Because I figured like she would be the type to like try to chew a jar open when she can't get it open with her hands. I like to do lots of fan art for people. It helps. I like studying different styles of art and stuff like I did up here. Oh wait, I'll show you this one instead. See if I can show you it animated. I studied, this is an artist called Zambi, and she has an OC, looks like this. And I studied her art style and did this fan art for her because I've been meaning to for a long time. And it gets a lot of people, these people share it with their fans, and then, then a bunch of people will see that like, oh, this person made this thing, and they make other cool things, and, they come, yeah, it's et cetera, kind of a snowball effect kind of deal. So I learned a bunch of stuff doing it, and then I get to, I make fan art for all these people that have inspired me. It's a like win-win. I love it. It's really fun. It's hard to get into because I didn't know that I was ever going to want to do fan art for anybody, but then like I found so many people that I enjoyed watching or like seeing the art of that I was like, well, you know what, this is, suddenly it's easy. There's too many there's too many options. Yeah, I love this stuff. I am really, like, these details are a pain, though. These scissors, these were giving me hell. They're, like, really important to her character. But they have, like, the most intricate detail, and I think they're based off of, like, a Keyblade. Something to do with, I think she really likes Kingdom Hearts. This particular streamer. But yeah, now I'm struggling down here with the collar. All this stuff going on. The collar that isn't a collar. So I gotta figure out where to put all these studs and then this other stuff. Oh, thank you for following. Really appreciate it. There's so much to do. And this skull even. Oh god. God, I wonder if I could separately animate the skull too. And the tie. I guess I could put them together. I'm just wondering how much work I want to make for myself, Oh, by the way, since you're new here, I don't normally look like this. I did not make this model. I wish I did. I've got another model cooking, kinda. As I say, I like to tell everybody that. It's been a while, but I'm supposed to look like, let me see if I can, I thought I still had it in here. Oh, here it is. I usually look like this. Well, this is my old PNG, but I decided to start using VTubing software because I wanted to get used to it. Yeah. I agree. That's why I picked it. I gotta figure out, I gotta be able to match something like this then. When I eventually get a 3D model. I do 3D modeling on stream sometimes. And I have like a fully modeled version of that other avatar. But it's not like quite up to my current standards anymore, so. And Ducky was a raccoon. Raccoon piloting the mech. A big boy piloting the mech. Big boy raccoon. That's not right. I just don't like to mislead people into thinking this is gonna be what I am forever, but I do need to find something that kind of matches this vibe, because it's so good. That's so true. We're just gray matter in a big flesh prison, as they get on Reddit with it. Just piloting our big meat bags. Just put brains in jars and let them go crazy. Gay forks. I'll have you know I eat with a gay fork every day, every luncheon. Fair warning, I do draw guys on occasion too. Since we're talking about gay forks. I'm a little all over the place, you know. Just questioning. I like a lot of different things. I don't know. This something about these characters that look like they could like kill me. This is my OC, by the way. She needs more pizzazz, honestly, but characters that look like they could like kill me are a lot of fun to draw. And then sometimes I pivot to the complete opposite of that. Oh yeah, this is another one of my characters here. Yes, I do just keep everything on one gigantic canvas. It makes things a little easier. Until I have to get into like the finalization stuff. It is organized, actually. This is a lot better organized if you can see it behind my butt here. Behind the throne. Can't lose it if it's all in one place, that's so true. But there's all these folders here are locked. These are all the layers sorted into folders. There's like 1 trillion layers in each of these folders too. And it's organized. It's actually organized. I used to do it where like I would be drawing every drawing on the same layers, and sometimes I would change blending modes or move things around on accident, and it would break older drawings. But I stopped, and because like I realized that was happening, I stopped doing it. It was not a smart. It wasn't a very smart thing to do. But I prefer working off of like one giant canvas, so like at any point I could just like pan over and like draw something. That one. This is a funny thing to center on. Anyway, I can draw anything at any time, and I don't have to worry about running out of room or like having something else going on the canvas. The bottom of the shoe? Which shoe? Oh, I have no idea. I actually don't know on the model, on PC Kun. That's the name of this model. Let's see. It's, I believe it's WASD. Like, I know there's like the arrow, like either arrow keys or WASD is the bottom one. I think, let me see if I can find the other camera here real quick. It is very blurry, that's intentional. It's a depth of field effect. I did that on purpose. Do I have the ability? Hello there. Don't mind me, just messing around here. This is the debug camera, kinda. We can zoom in. Yeah, see, there's the arrow keys, and then those are % plus A and enter, it looks like. It's like the North American enter key. I never really paid much attention to it. I wasn't looking at the preview, so I hope you saw that. I was clicking around. Let's see here. What was I doing? I totally lost my place. Boo. Oh yeah, we got some chains. Oh god. Oh man, so this is a weird one. There's like, this thing comes out. Now I gotta figure out if like, because there's like this strap that goes around her boobs or something. And like, I don't know, this whole thing is like really confusing me. But this entire outfit has been like a brain teaser, a brain twister. Good. You have a good night. I'm gonna wrap up here in just a minute anyway, actually. I mean, I didn't mean to say that. Nobody, please don't leave. Stick around for the raid, people. If there's other people here that want to raid. I think I can do that tonight. No, actually, I think the guy I was gonna do it with, the guy I was gonna send you to is offline now, so maybe not, but actually is. Yeah, maybe. So something like that. I don't know, we'll figure it out tomorrow probably. Here, I'll just do a little something like this in here to remind me that those are supposed to be proper chains. All right. Yeah, I think I may just call this tonight. We've gone a pretty long time. It's been a relatively quiet night, but we got a lot of work done, so been pretty good. So if you're new here, by the way, check this out. Check these out. This is where you can find me. That is not on this website. So Twitter, Instagram. I got a pings Discord. When I go live, it auto pings everybody. Well, not everybody. It's opt-in. Actually, opt-out. You know, whatever. You can see the settings when you get in there. You can set them however you like. I will try to stream in the afternoon tomorrow and Friday. I'll try. No promises, because I say this and then it doesn't happen. You can keep an eye on the Discord and you'll see if I'm gonna stream or not. Probably announce it sometime in the mid-afternoon. Anything else? I don't think I've got anything else. We're gonna keep working on this. It's just gonna be more of this. Maybe a bit of modeling, because I would like to work on the silhouette model, but I haven't. Maybe I should do the T-pose for that. Well, not the, I should do the things that I need to get done for that to prepare for it. Maybe I should do that after I end here. Anyway, thank you all for coming tonight. Whether you popped in for just a second, stayed, chatted, lurked, whatever you decided to do, I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Thank you for being here. Yes. I don't know if you heard me over the smacking. Let's see. Do I wanna? I think I'm gonna send you guys into the void tonight. We raided Chop Cow yesterday. Yes. Bye-bye.